I get asked this question a lot from viewers of this channel. You know, in this post-pandemic time, when so many businesses have tragically shuttered their doors forever, what are some of the more profitable business types that you could start right now that's still desperately needed in this marketplace? What are some of the considerations you should think about? What does it take to begin? Can you afford to start opening a business? And most importantly, is now the right time to start a business? All this and more in today's video. Hello and welcome to Stephen Carlson Show. I'm Stephen Carlson. I'm a tech entrepreneur, real estate investor, author, YouTuber, paramedic, and looks like Bonnie and Clyde are currently, yep, they're outside right now hanging out by the pool. Now, the old saying of the best time to start a business, well, that was yesterday. And while that's a bit of an oversimplification, the principles are true. Doing something now rather than waiting until tomorrow is usually the best option. But that doesn't mean you should just jump headfirst without a plan. So let's spend a few minutes together and brainstorm. And by the end of this video, you should have a pretty good idea as to what type of business would fit your strengths. Now, before I go any further, a very quick reminder. My viewers, you already know this. I have a team of outstanding lawyers that Clyde keeps chained up so they don't escape. The only problem with these lawyers, they get a little rowdy. Whenever I make a video, the only way to calm these lawyers down is to give a quick disclaimer. The opinions in this video, they're exactly that. They're opinions. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a lawyer. I messed this up, but oh well, you guys already know the rest of it. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not legal financial tax advice. You get the point. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to today's video. Skillshare has generously sponsored this video. More about them in a few minutes. While researching for this video, I found countless articles of top small businesses to start in 2021. And honestly, all of them were clickbait. None of them had any original thoughts. It was all the same list of start an auto repair business, fix someone's house, start a construction business, draw some logos and design things for people. Blah, blah, blah. You get the point. And yes, of course, you could go use Skillshare and you could learn some of these great things, but that really isn't exactly where I'm going at the moment here. Because honestly, as great as Skillshare's content is, there is no way they're going to teach me how to be a great artist. It's simply just not going to happen. Trust me, I screw up on basic stick figures. Some people have an eye for art, and with proper training, yes, they can make fantastic pieces of art. Other people like me, nope, that ain't going to happen. And me opening an auto repair business, trust me, I am completely dangerous with tools. If you ever see me with a hammer or a wrench, you should call for an ambulance to be on standby, because I'm going to do something stupid and probably hurt myself. So instead of just following one of these stupid clickbait blog posts, let's take a few seconds and think about this. What skills do you have that are marketable to others? But first, let's break that question down actually into two questions to make this a little easier. The first question is, what skills do you have? And it doesn't matter at the moment if you are a master or if you're just average. Go ahead and make a list of this. So grab a sheet of paper and start building a list of every ability you have. Doesn't matter how silly it seems or if anybody is going to possibly want to hire you for this. Doesn't matter at the moment. Just make a list. For me, my list would be something like, I don't know, computer programming, web server administration, paramedic and emergency medicine, I don't know, political commentary, hey, the book that I wrote, you know, business mentorship, video editing, photography, taking complex business problems and simplifying them, writing books, hint, hint, books back there, flying helicopters, real estate investing. I don't know, there's a bunch of things that I could put on my list. And I'm not gonna bore you here with just a really long list. I think you get the point. Now, let's get back to the second part of the question that I proposed a minute ago. Which of these are marketable skills that people will pay you money? Now, that's a bit of a vague question, so how about we stretch it out a little bit so we have something a little bit more concrete to focus on? Which of these skills on your list has a ready-made market of customers willing to pay you money to do something today with the least amount of financial investment on your part? Now that we have a little bit larger question and something a little more to focus on, if we were to go over my list, the best skills that I have on that list that I just mentioned would probably be like business mentorship, video production skills. I could use the skills that I mentioned like the business mentorship. In fact, I currently already do this. I have a handful of entrepreneurs that I mentor regularly, kind of offering them a unique perspective from somebody that's on the outside of their business. Now, currently I have so much on my plate, I really haven't turned this into a business venture where I mentor others for a business. Right now, I just kind of keep this limited to the friends and family. Going back to the topic of this video at hand, If you have a skill set that you could mentor or teach others, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's business planning, marketing, professional writing, really doesn't matter. These are all skills and services that are desperately needed by other businesses and business professionals right now. In fact, because I am so busy with all of my tasks, I regularly bid out small projects to freelance writers, graphics artists, consultants, etc. Or you can take that skill and start a YouTube channel, kind of like what I did here. And even with some just very basic video production knowledge, you can make a reasonably decent product. In the beginning, you don't need all the fancy video switchers that I have, the 6K cameras, the backdrops, all the lights, the microphone, the recording equipment. None of this stuff really matters in the beginning. But you really do need some guidance, which can really help along the way, especially when you're on a budget, because all of choosing the correct stuff can be very daunting. And this brings me to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey, offering thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics like illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and much more. YouTuber Marques Brownling, better known as MKBHD, teaches a great class. Remember, his YouTube channel has over 14 million subscribers and 2.6 billion, yeah, that's billion with a B, views. So I think you might know a thing or two about video production content. Let's watch a quick little snippet from his intro.
I think a lot of YouTubers get the question, how do you stay motivated or stay inspired? Or why do you keep doing this? Hey, what's up? MKBHD here, and this is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. I've made 1,300 plus videos at this point. For me, the answer is I make videos about a topic I care a lot about. Hey, what's up? I'm Marques Brownlee, aka MKBHD on the internet. I make YouTube videos about tech products. I'm excited to share my process, which I haven't really done before, because I identify as a self-taught filmmaker. I didn't go to film school. I think a lot of people look at the content creators they admire or watch the videos of and think, if I gotta get started today, I gotta do that, which involves all this fancy gear and equipment. Our camera robot is definitely not necessary. And to an extent, that stuff helps a lot, but if you look back at the beginning of any of those people, including my own videos, it didn't start that way. So this class, we're gonna go through the sort of production, the creation from start to finish of one of my tech review videos. So we'll go from the scripting to the shooting to the editing, the whole way through. This is how an MKBHD video gets made. So this is, again, something that can apply to anyone in any genre. I happen to love tech, so I'm making videos about tech, but it can kind of be about whatever you're passionate about. Some people, it's makeup. Some people, it's clothes and fashion. Some people, it's cars. For me, it's tech. For you, you already know what you like. So without any further ado, let's get started.
I think you guys are gonna really love his content and you will learn a lot. Of course, if YouTubing is not exactly the thing that you're into, there are still thousands of others, including videos on how to start a business, write a business plan, marketing your new business, and so much more. Best of all, Skillshare is giving the first 1,000 of you watching this video today an entire month of premium service for free. Just make sure you use the link in the description box below. Please check out Skillshare. It really helps support the channel, and it gives Bonnie and Clyde extra dog bones, and they really love dog bones. Now that you have your business idea, and of course that you've bookmarked Skillshare so you can brush up on some of your skills, you are ready to start. Starting small is the best advice. If you can create a freelancing or a consulting type business, you will have very little overhead. And this is a great way to get started when you kind of have limited finances available to you. Then, once you've banked some of your cash, you can expand into other businesses and build multiple passive or semi-passive income streams. I am a huge fan of real estate investing. And with the right property manager, this is damn close to entirely passive. In my case, my property management company handles all of the headaches with the tenants. I just get a direct deposit into my checking account every month. Other passive or semi-passive businesses like car washes, coin laundry, etc., those are all very profitable and almost always in demand. It doesn't really matter what the economy is doing. You are set as long as people have dirty clothes and dirty cars and the desire for both of them to be cleaned, you should be able to make a profit off these businesses. Should I cover a video on how to start a car wash or a coin laundry? If so, comment down below and let me know. Now, the last topic that I want to cover applies to everyone, and it really doesn't matter what type of business you are in. You are going to need to get the word out about your products or services. I am launching a brand new website, www.open4.business, as part of my hashtag Open for Business campaign to bring greater awareness to small businesses just like you across America. In this campaign, myself and a small team of amazing entrepreneurs will fly throughout the country and visit all 48 of the lower states, stopping at each one of these states to visit with small business owners just like you. Throughout this journey, I will be collecting photographs and business bios to include on the website and a printed book highlighting some of America's most remarkable small business entrepreneurs. If you would like to be considered, head over to the website, the link is below, and register your business now. What kind of business or side hustle or 9-to-5 job do you have right now? What do you want to do a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? Why don't you comment down below and let us know. Also, please share this video and get the word out about my new campaign, Open for Business. I really want to do everything I can to help everyone's small business as we come out of this pandemic. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you click like and subscribe. Doing so really helps YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it, as do Bonnie and Clyde that are still lounging around by the pool. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.